strength to carry on.
Nice. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bravage Rocks channel. All right, time to dig into some brand new music, and this one comes from one of my favorite and most underrated bands in my opinion, Plush. I had the pleasure of seeing Plush live when they opened for The Warning during their Era tour, and I've already was familiar with the band. I already have, a lot of their songs on my playlist, and I have been following them since I've discovered them years and years ago, and they just continue to crush it in my opinion, and they sound exactly the same live that they do for the album, and that is how good they are, and I will always support that band. So actually back on June 30th 2025, so very recently, they released a brand new song called Why, and this was actually co-written and co-produced by obviously frontwoman Mariah, and also by David Draiman, who's the frontman to Disturbed and Johnny K. So I'm stoked to hear this song. They've been pushing it pretty hard on their socials for people to watch it, and we're going to be one of them. So I'm going to bring this to you guys and see what Mariah, Ashley, Faith, and Bella have for us today. So without further ado, brand new Plush, the song Why. Here we go. So I guess the real question of this one is why what? And we're about to find out. So let's make this discovery. Plush, why? Ooh.
Every time I open my eyes, I bear witness to the endless suffering, horrified by the monsters we become. I'm beginning to realize we're a cancer consuming everything, doing damage that cannot be undone. And I don't know why we're allowed to survive, and I don't know why we're alive. Tell me why. And I don't know why our humanity has died. Can anyone tell me why? On the edge of destruction now, every day getting closer to the end, as we stand there and watch what we have done. As every corner of the world is shaking, I feel the hearts of mothers breaking. Will we even have the strength to carry on?
Nice.
Don't know why we're allowed to survive, and I don't know why we're alive. Tell me why. And I don't know why our humanity has died. Can anyone tell me why?
Woo. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's a handful of other bands that I follow, and of course social media, that all are kind of more recently resulting to this theme about like the way the world is and how things seem to be falling apart, this, that, and the other. And it's fine. You know what? It happens in every generation. There are songs going back to the 50s that talk about, the state of the world and how things are. And it's like, okay, that's fine. And they all sing about the generation. There's so many bands like System of a Down has been doing it forever. And just like a bunch of other bands that have sung about this stuff in the state of the world. And this is their interpretation and vision of it, which is this great. Part two, they look amazing, except I don't know why Bella's not in the video. You hear her guitars. I was like, she must have been, I don't know the story behind that. I'm kind of curious to find out why after this. But we see the other three, but no lead guitarist. Interesting. Anyway, I don't know why. Let's find out though afterwards. Let's finish the song. She looks great. They all do. You know what's funny? The whole time listening to that, I can hear David Draymond's voice singing that. And I don't know why. His voice would also fit this song very, very well. And I love it. It's good. And, you know, again, there's always two sides to the coin. And she's like, I don't know why humanity has died. Can someone tell me why? And no one's fighting to survive. There's always two sides to the coin, though. I do feel like people are still fighting for humanity to make things right, no matter what country you live in, no matter where you are in the world. That's just kind of the way it is, in my opinion. I'm not getting up on faith and faith, not her faith, but faith in general and humanity, because every generation experiences their downfalls and the way the world is. And it's going to continue on until, well, technically the end of time, in my opinion. But let's try to find out more about that and find out where our guitarist went. Stand by for the wrap up. Well, I got my answer. And I guess the reason why I didn't know, because it just happened. And I mean, as of the day of the recording, this just happened not even a little over a week ago. So it's probably why I wasn't made aware of it when actually watching all of the social feeds coming from Plush. I completely missed this one altogether, because in the music video for Why, all four members are there as who Plush is represented by. And Mariah from Micah, vocals and guitar, Ashley Supps, bass and vocals, as we know, Faith Powell and drums, and then Bella Perron as lead guitar. So she was in the video, in the songwriting of that song, but not in the videos, because she left in June, right before this video was released on YouTube. So here's what we got. Bella Perron has announced her departure from Plush, citing misalignment with the use of AI-generated cover art. AI art does not align with my values. If I had known that cover art was going to be AI-generated, I would have never signed my name to it. The morals of the band and affiliated parties do not align with my own, and I feel it is the best to take a step away. So it seems like it got a little political there as well. And again, I was alluding to two sides of the coin earlier when I was doing the reaction to that song, and some people's opinions don't line up with others, just depending on how you see the world and how you want to support it and all the things around that. It's a very slippery slope when you come to that subject matter, but this is a matter I have felt torn about since first being hired as a musician for Plush, but I cannot go forward. I'm grateful for the opportunities being in Plush provided me with. Effective today, I'm no longer a hired gun associated with Plush Rocks Inc. Bella Perron. And that came out about the middle of June. In response, Plush shared a full statement clarifying that the artwork was not created by AI, but by the same designer from their debut album, based on the concept developed and photographed by band member Ashley. Plush's statement: the anger, the divisiveness, and speculation within the past 24 hours, the announcement of our new single, is the reason behind why the song was written. Why is about the importance of unity in the face of oppression and hatred. The song, that hasn't even been released yet, is not political. It is not about war, religion, or erasing anybody's perspective or opinions. Plush welcomes all different types of beliefs and perspective in our band and our fan base. We will continue to use our platform to stand against hate towards any race, sexuality, gender, or religion. Our song was made to question the darkest sides of humanity and encourage you to educate yourself on the attricacies of being committed around the world. Speaking out for what you believe in, stand up for those who you don't, have a voice, and stand for change. The future is in our hands. Secondly, and contrary to the growing narrative, Plush does not and has never condoned the use of AI design. We hired a graphic designer who worked on our first album to finalize the concept that was brainstormed and photographed by Ashley. That designer then created the cover that you see now. You will soon see it in the making of artwork video Ashley put together in early April. All parties in the band were provided with the final design months before our announcement. There were no objections. This comes from Rockfeed's X account, and I will leave a link for it down below because it does actually, doesn't go on and on that much more. But regardless, that to me does not look AI generated. If that, that is definitely the art that they were talking about there. And to go on and note from that, now we actually got an idea of what the song was actually about and everyone's viewpoints behind it. So it is what it is. She's no longer in the band. We can move on. I'm still going to support Plush in this channel because I love their music and they're just a powerhouse. Mariah is a powerhouse vocalist, and I'm glad they're able to carry on. I mean, of course, this happens all over the industry. People come and go out of bands all the time for whatever reason, personal opinions, political opinions, decision-making, who knows, songwriting. It could be a multitude of that. But There's no such thing as bad publicity. So if Plush is getting all this publicity because of this song and all the things that are coming out for it, whether people think it's political or whatever the case may be, people are still turning their heads towards Plush, and that is all good news for them. And I'm here for it, and I'm still going to support it. So leave me those comments, everybody. What do you think of the song? What do you think of Plush? If this is your first time here to the channel, awesome. I have a handful of other Plush reactions that I do, and I will continue to support and watch them as they carry on because they are just awesome. Seen them live, met them, all the things. Great, great people. Love what they're doing, and we're here for it all. But pop in, let me know what you think. Give me any updates or just say hi. And if this is your first time to hear the channel and you want to be notified when new reactions come out, if you like what you've seen, at least do those things for me. All right, everybody, one last time, that was Plush with their brand new single, Why. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, keep on rocking.